Welcome to Morning News on Remo TV. I'm Ibukan Lawosoya. On national news, Jigawa State House of Assembly has sanctioned one of its members, Musa Dutse, representing Dutse constituency, for berating Governor Mohammed Abubakar and the ruling All Progressives Congress. According to the Speaker, Idris Jahun, the lawmaker, has been relieved of his position as chairman, House Committee on Millennium Development Goals. In an interview with Freedom Radio, Dutse, the sanctioned legislator had said, "It is a pity that we in Jigawa lack a charismatic governor with the capacity and public experience to lead as far as good governance is concerned. We are not comfortable with his style of leadership as things are not going in the right perspectives. His poor posture has made things to go haphazardly." Still on national news, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control has confirmed 626 new cases of coronavirus infections in the country, bringing the total number of infected people to 131,918. The NCDC made the figures available on its official website late on Monday. According to NCDC, COVID-19 infections dropped for the second consecutive day on Monday. NCDC also disclosed that 21 coronavirus-related deaths occurred in the last 24 hours, bringing the total death toll to 1,607 in Nigeria. It stated that the 676 new cases were reported in 18 states and the Federal Capital Territory. On local news, the Yoruba rights activist Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, yesterday stormed Ogun State, insisting that killer headsmen must vacate Yoruba land. Igboho, alongside his supporters, arrived in Abeokuta, the state capital, and immediately proceeded to some troubled areas in Yewa land in Ogun Western Nisora district. His visit was in continuation of his campaign against the marauding herdsmen in the southwest. He had recently displaced some Fulani herdsmen in Igongo, Oyo State, a development which had attacked Knox and Kudos nationwide. Speaking with journalists, he insisted that Fulani herdsmen who engage in killing and kidnapping must vacate the region for peace to reign. On international news, US President Joe Biden called Monday Myanmar's military to relinquish power immediately and ordered a review to consider reimposing sanctions lifted during the nation's transition to democracy. The international community should come together in one voice to press the Burmese military to immediately relinquish the power they have seized, Biden said in a statement. The United States removed sanctions on Burma over the past decade based on progress toward democracy, he said, using Myanmar's former name. The reversal of that progress will necessitate an immediate review of our sanction laws and authorities, followed by appropriate action. The United States will stand up for democracy wherever it is under attack. On sports news, the Premier League announced on Monday that 7 people tested positive for coronavirus last week, continuing a downward trend of cases in the English top flight. The results from 2,957 players and club staff came from 2 rounds of testing conducted between January 25 and 31. That followed 8 positive the previous week, itself a 50% improvement. Britain is under a third national lockdown as it battles new strains of the virus and has recorded more than 106,000 deaths, the worst toll in Europe. Britain was the first Western country to begin a vaccination campaign and has so far jabbed nearly 9 million people. Finally, on entertainment news, Ned Nwoko has responded after a follower told him his young daughter, Julian Nwoko, will one day marry a man as old as him. The billionaire has celebrated his wife, Laila Charani, who he married when he was 20. Finally, on entertainment news, Ned Nwoko has responded after a follower told him his young daughter, Julian Nwoko, will one day marry a man as old as him. The older billionaire celebrated his wife, Laila Charani, who he married when she was 20 years old. And the follower left a comment alluding to the fact that Ned married all his wives when they were still very young, and same will be his daughter's fate. The follower wrote, "Your age mate will marry your beautiful daughter, Julia, one day." And Ned Nwoko replied, "That is my prayer. She deserves a mature, responsible, honest rich man who appreciates her every day." That will be all on Morning News. For more news updates, reach us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Official Remo TV. You can also visit our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I'm Ibukan Lawosoya. Goodbye.